Hi, Charlie. How are you today?
Doing fantastic. Thanks so much for joining us. I've always wanted to call the show Chatting with Charlie, so I'm going to do that.
I like it. That's
And
good.
today we're joined by Jodi Biewen. She is the Senior Lifestyle Counselor over at Discovery Village Dominion, a facility on I-10 that I have a couple of friends that live there, and they just rave about it to the point where we wanted to get the message out and get Jodi on to share a little bit about that fantastic place. If you're looking for an active lifestyle in your older years, you definitely got to consider this. And Jodi, what do you want to share with us today?
First off, I so appreciate you having me on today. This is great. And especially with this really important topic of wondering, why do seniors choose to move out of their homes and into senior communities? It's really impactful right now, and I have never seen in my 18-year career such a surge of seniors and their families reaching out and asking about senior living right now. We're facing what I would call, and I think many call, a senior tsunami. We have over 7 million baby boomers who are about to turn 65. And the impact on housing is significant. So many communities in the San Antonio area, and I assume the nation, are filling up very rapidly. So it's encouraging to see, but it's also very important for families to be aware of that. And you couple that with the COVID pandemic that seniors have been through, and all of us have been through, and just the profound effects that it has had on the seniors and their families. Everybody's been isolated, and honestly, I've been hearing from nurses about how they're physically starting to decline as well because they're not getting the physical fitness, and their O2 saturation levels are lower, so people are falling more often. It's really had a serious impact, as everybody knows, for seniors. And then finally, as you know, the housing market has been phenomenal. So I don't think seniors will ever see this type of return on their investment. So it's been this perfect trifecta for people to say, now is the time to move. I would like to talk to 3 specific points
Okay.
and reasons why people move specifically to Discovery Village at Dominion. The number one factor that we see is for safety and well-being. I think this is a cornerstone for every single senior living community out there. We want to support seniors in their lifestyle. This is so critically important. I can't tell you how often I hear from families telling me that mom has fallen, they haven't been eating well, they left the stove on, dad, almost had an accident driving the other day. They can't go upstairs because their bedroom's upstairs and they can't make the stairs, walk the stairs anymore. It's real, and plus they're not taking their meds, or they're finding medications on the floor. It's really critical that seniors recognize this for themselves. And honestly, I'm going to tell every senior out there, choose one person in your life who you trust with their opinion. And if they tell you they don't feel that your home is a good environment for you anymore, tell them that you will definitely take steps to make a move, because that's really important, because you may not be aware of it, but other people might be seeing it. So that's really key, I think, for people to choose that one person. The second factor, and let me back up on that a little bit. So our senior community, definitely supports all the safety and well-being for our residents. We want them not to worry anymore about their aging process and who's going to care for them should they have a health incident. We're here for them, and we also are here for them with their diet. We do have a full dining room, so we do support their well-being in that regard as well. And we have, as a continuum care community, the whole community has a campus that is not only independent living, but assisted living and memory care as well. So people can move in once and then make that transition. So it's an easy lifestyle for them.
Jodi,
go ahead.
I'm sorry to interrupt. There's a video that is so fantastic. I want to share it with our audience. I was just going to tell you, let me know when the right time is to slip that video in, okay?
Oh, yeah. I think my second point is going to be the best time for you to do so, because my second point is all about socialization. And Excellent. That is what is key. And of course, with COVID, people didn't have that opportunity to socialize. And of course, socialization is number one factor for families and for seniors to recognize the impact it has on seniors. The CDC recently came out with a report that said that seniors are at a 50% increased risk of dementia if they do not socialize. And so that's huge. And of course, nobody wants to face dementia. And they want to stave off those effects as long as possible. And socialization certainly can help with that. We have a full activity calendar in place, and our residents have a ball here. They go out to dinner, they dance, they laugh, they play games. It's really amazing to see the turnaround of the spirit of our residents once they move in. They develop friendships. You know, so many of these folks have lost their loved ones and have lost their friends. So it's time to, you know, make new friends and to start a new community. And that's what's really great. So yeah, roll that video.
I've been up to one of those happy hours. They are a lot of fun.
They truly are.
Nobody at that happy hour had to drive except for me.
That's the best part, right? I mean, tonight alone, we're sending 40 people out to dinner. Every single Thursday, we have people go out to dinner. It's just phenomenal. It really is.
All right, let me see if I can figure out how to do this video. Let's see. It was over here and action. All right. Let me see if I can figure out how to get back over where I can see your face. There's some beers getting drank over there.
I love our people. They are so much fun to be around. Really, they
Yeah,
are. It's great. It's great. So I
awesome.
I mean, many people describe senior lifestyle as being a cruise ship on land, and it truly is a lot like that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And that brings me to my third point, and that is life is easier here. And that's what's really, really important. You want to relieve yourself of all the worries of your house, having problems and, car breaking down and whether or not your diet is right and your health is in place. You want people to have your back, and that's what we're about. We really do make life a lot easier for our residents by providing the meals, the entertainment, the housekeeping, everything that you need to live life to the fullest. It's great here at Discovery Village at Dominion. We love it.
And from what I understand, so you've got apartment style living and several different floor plans to choose from, right?
10. Yeah,
10.
we have 10 floor plans, 1, 2, and 3 bedroom apartments and villas in independent living. And then we have shared or studio suite apartments, 1 bedroom and 2 bedroom apartments in assisted living, as well as apartments in our memory care.
Okay, I got to imagine you are governed by most of the same laws as realtors are. So are you able to talk about average age of people who move in, or is that something that's...
Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I'm just
different with
curious.
it's different with every community. In this community, I think it's a little bit younger just because it's a customizable lifestyle. They get to still choose if they want to cook or go out to dinner without the guilt of having to pay for lunch or dinner. That's something that they can pay for and certainly eat in our dining room, but it's extra, right? And same with housekeeping. So a lot of people are still very vital and ready to keep, doing their own housekeeping and keep cooking. And so we're able to keep the costs down because of that. And so
Okay.
I would say our average age would be about 80 years old.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You only
Okay.
have to be 55. So.
All right. That was when I went there for that happy hour. My joke was, how old do I have to be? Because I'm just a
Right?
couple years away from being
Yeah.
eligible.
Exactly. So.
Well, we sure appreciate your time today. If somebody wants to learn more about living at Discovery Village Dominion, what is the best thing for them to do to get a hold of you?
Call me. And my
Okay.
number is 210-851-2511. I really would love to talk to your listeners and to share this great community with them.
And what I love is that when they walk through the door and make that appointment, you're actually going to be the one greeting them and showing them around, right?
Yeah,
I know there's a little
exactly.
apprehension. They're like, what am I going to get into?
Who am I going to see?
Like?
No, I'm your gal.
Yeah, she's awesome. Well, we sure thank you for your time today, Jodi. Is there any last parting moments, or should we just wait for your phone to ring now?
Ring that phone. That's right. No, definitely come on in and start doing the research. You'll be really glad you did. And I think you'll be really pleased with what we have to offer. And certainly we are here to accommodate your life as best we can. And we know how to.
You have a wonderful day. Thanks so much, Jodi.
Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate it. Take care.